The justice system again lets down African American communities. And why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because this judge right here. Let's get into this article. Let's check this out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna do it big. I'm gonna sit over here. Let's do this. So this judge barred the EPA from enforcing the Civil Rights Act provision in Louisiana's Cancer Alley. Obviously, they're gonna appeal. So a federal judge on Tuesday night blocked the Environmental Protection Agency and the just DOJ from enforcing Title 6 of the Civil Rights Act disparate impact requirements against Louisiana agencies. The judge, Jesus, get this out my face. Judge James D. Can, a Trump appointee. You know what? I'm not even surprised anymore. A Trump appointee that that literally says it all. Ruled against residents of a stretch of parishes along the Mississippi River known as Cancer Alley, an epicenter of petroleum chemical manufacturing in the U.S., with a disproportionately high cancer rates. Last year, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry and then State Attorney General sued the EPA to block a civil rights investigation into potential disparate impacts in the largely black area of the state, arguing the probe exceeded statutory authority. The agency closed three civil rights complaints weeks later, but in his Tuesday ruling, Kane said existing regulations also constitute federal overreach. In a preliminary injunction, he wrote that the EPA and the DOJ are barred from imposing or enforcing any disparate impact based requirements on the state of Louisiana or any state agency under Title 6. Oh, he's just saying anything. He Kane wrote pollution does not discriminate, and that if a decision marker has to consider race to decide on enforcement, it indeed participated in racism. Hold on. No, he's a moron. He's a moron. So look, what they do is they sit factories and stuff not in rich neighborhoods, okay? You're never going to find a factory next to a rich neighborhood. They sit them in poor communities, okay? They sit them in poor communities. Why do they do that? Because the land is cheaper in poor communities. That's how that works. And thus, the poor communities, which typically are communities of color, okay? And typically those communities are black, especially when you're dealing in the South. Uh, they end up disproportionately affecting them, which makes it by and large racist because you zone them there. It again, that's why systemic racism is such a real thing. That's why historical context is such a real thing and is important. Why do all those black people live there? Because you made them a long time ago and it became their neighborhood. And then most of them can't afford to get out due to whatever circumstance. Okay, you want a cheap labor pool so you can use them for working at those factories or anything else in jobs that people don't want to do. It's all a game. It's all a game. Um, Kane's ruling comes on the same day as a report from the National Minority Quality Forum, which found that 56% of communities of color, okay, so that includes Hispanics, Asians, and everybody else, are sited within 3 kilometers of a site producing carcinogenic carci- carcino, carcinogenic waste. Man, that word kicked my ass. The town of Reserve in St. John, the Baptist parish, has cancer risk about 50 times the national average. That's insane. Earth Justice would file the original Title 6 complaint on behalf of St. John the Baptist parish residents in 2022 blasted the ruling in a statement. The court's decision to issue this injunction is bad enough, but what's worse is that instead of fixing the discriminatory permitting programs that have created sacrifice zones like Cancer Alley, Louisiana is fighting tooth and nail to keep them in place. Uh, the public health crisis in St. John and Baptist Parish showed us why we need the Title 6 Um, EPA needs to be able to use our civil rights laws to stop states from running permitting programs that perpetuate environmental injustice. Yep, yep, and that's the end of the story. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below because I find this story to be absolutely repulsive. Okay, absolutely repulsive. I cannot believe that they would really sit here and do that. That they would really put out that kind of stuff. That they would do that. Like I'm not even surprised. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I paused and was acting like I was surprised. I'm not surprised. This is America. This is America. This is what we do. This is what we do. Nikki Haley, you're wrong, okay? We've always been a racist country, and we're going to continue to be a racist country as long as everybody wants to keep turning a blind eye to it. We're going to have to look in the mirror, and we're going to have to face ourselves and our problems. But no, we just keep shoving entertainment down our throats so we can avoid stuff like this. That's what we do. That's what we do. We drink it away. We smoke it away. We do drugs. We watch sporting events, and we complain. That's all we do online. Not even to people. We don't even protest right no more. We just online. Social pressure. Is that really who we want to be? Is that what we want our identity to be? Hmm. Hmm. And the thing is, they just ruled to block it. They didn't offer potential other solutions they could do. They just wanted to, nah, they ain't no problem. 50 times the cancer rate. 50 times. Okay, let me get up off here. I'm mad now. I'm mad now. I'm mad now. I'm getting off. I'm getting